members of the board, and Superintendent Neal. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Rodney Martin from Warner, Norcross, and Judd, who will present the winners of the 2012 MLK Essay Contest. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. It works. Thank you very much. I am the diversity partner at Warner, Norcross, and Judd. We're very proud at our firm to have sponsored the 7th annual Martin Luther King Junior Essay Contest for 6th graders in the Grand Rapids Public Schools. We'd like to specifically thank Carmen Fernandez and Cheryl Depker at the Southwest Community Campus. Each year, they help us administer. They helped us develop this and administer this contest every year. And without their help, we couldn't get it done. We're happy to announce that this year we had over 220 submissions, which was a 50% increase from last year, which means there were a lot of students at a lot of schools participating. Each of the essays has addressed one of 2 writing prompts relating to some aspect of Dr. King's legacy. More than 40 Warner, Norcross, and Judd attorneys and staff members from around the state participated in the judging process. And we were all very impressed with what we saw. And you need to know that it's a great opportunity for us. We get all caught up in the world of business and law and everything else, and it's a chance for us to step back and listen to the wisdom of children. And it's very instructive for us. This year we had 3 winners and 20 honorable mentions. And what I'd like to do this evening is to present to the 3 winners their certificates and the gift certificate, certificate of participation, their gift certificate, and they'll each be receiving a savings bond as well. And we will have the grand prize winner actually read his essay for you in a moment, and I've given you copies of all of the essays. The second runner-up is Andrew Sandy of Riverside Middle School. Andrew, could you come up? I saw him. There you are. The first runner-up is Kevin O'Neill from the Center for Economicology.
Kevin O'Neill. Kevin O'Neill.
And our grand prize winner is Jamarius McBride from Riverside Middle School. And I'd like to invite Jamarius to come up and sit next to me, please. Jamarius, would you read your essay, please?
Yes. Good afternoon. Are you willing? Dr. King challenged us to answer his urgent question. What are you doing for others? Dr. King wants us to help from the kindness of our hearts. So have you helped someone yet? I once helped a new kid who had autism. I treated him the same as I would want to be treated. I played with him outside, and I also showed him where to go to get back to his class. He also helped me. I was having a hard time on a math problem, so he helped me figure it out. What are you doing for others? I know Dr. King would be proud of me. In the next 2 months, I will shovel the snow for the elderly for free. I will also help my mom without her asking me. When my brother is watching, I will always help out. I also plan to help with the cooking, cleaning, and washing. Maybe I can help my brothers and sisters with their homework. I want to be the brother my brothers and sisters can look up to in a time of need. Dr. King also wanted us to work together to stop violence. If the whole world pitched in and helped out, we will live on a planet without enemies, and there will be no need for violence. Dr. King taught me to act without violence. If I get hit, I will not hit back. I will just tell an adult. Maybe if everyone helps out, we all can be friends, and no violence will come. Why should we get hurt for doing the right thing that needs to be done? Fairness must be something that we all get and give. I wish I could see Dr. King's face. If he was here, he would not be pleased at the way some people still treat each other. Some people get into fights and don't tell. Then when there is a fight, no one tells an adult. But when someone did tell, they got teased for telling. It is not fair that people get teased for doing the right thing. We can stop the teasing if we work together as a team and stand up for what is right. I plan to honor Dr. King by helping, doing the right thing, and acting without violence. I learned that doing the right thing is good. And if someone is teasing you, tell an adult. Maybe Dr. King's dream is almost coming true. We all need to help and treat each other fairly. Are you willing?
Jamarius read that essay twice on Martin Luther King Day at celebrations at Grand Rapids Community College. And there's a little something I realize now. This was a good year to promise to shovel people's snow. Jamarius, I'm very happy to provide you with your winner certificate and your gift certificate for books at Schuler Books, and you'll be getting the savings bond as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Then, if I may, I'd like to read through all of the winners, or of the winners of the honorable mention, and ask them to come forward if they are here. And you can tell from the front row that the Riverside people are here for sure. Tanya Kane from Riverside Middle School. Jillian Chamberlain from the Center for Economicology. Deshae Hicks from the Center for Economicology. Christian Henkel from from Riverside Middle School. Kiara Jackson from Riverside Middle School. Farai Johnson from CA Frost. Shardasia King from Riverside Middle School. Lauren Kramer from the Center for Economicology. David Lawrence from Riverside Middle School. Ebony Love from Riverside Middle School. Gonzalo Maldonado from Riverside Middle School. Colin Malik from Riverside Middle School. Celia Pablo Matias from Southwest Community Campus. Cesar Nieves from the Southwest Community Campus. Miguel Ojeda from the Riverside Middle School. Eduardo Santizo from the Southwest Community Campus. Michaela Swansea from Riverside Middle School. Nancy Velasquez from the Southwest Community Campus. Here she comes. Kayla Velez from the Center for Economicology. This is more exercise than I've had in a while. And finally, Rand Zhang from the Center for Economicology. And I'm happy to say that Rand's father works for Warner Norcross and Judd. Congratulations. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Actually, could we have the parents of all of the winners stand, please? And then also,
some
can
more
we?
parents just like you, please.
Yeah, that's right. Can we have the teachers and the building staff, the principals of the school stand, please? Also, thanks a lot for your work. All right. Okay, our next celebration is David Wood is making a contribution to. Oh, you're going to do that, Mr. Johnson? Okay.
David Wood is here with me.
Good. Okay. So, Kurt, you can go ahead and.
Good evening, Dr. Baker, distinguished members of the board, and Superintendent Mrs. Neal. It gives me great honor and pleasure. First, I'm always inspired to see young people come forth with their work because you get a chance to witness history in the making. You know, when you look back over time, and some of these students will remember this day for the rest of their lives and some of the work that they did, especially the young man, because I actually saw him at the MLK Day program, and he spoke very well and did a very good job, and so I'm pretty sure he's going to remember that for a lifetime. But as we talk about history, it gives me great honor and pleasure to come before you and share something that has come to us in the form of a special donation to the district, and it is a rich history on the sport of track and field that chronicles over 99 years of track and field here in the city. So if you're a track and field aficionado, something in that book is for you. I see Dr. Baker has a copy of it in front of him there, and we are privileged and pleased to present to you the author, along with the co-author, Stephen Grenzel, who wrote this book. And a lot of our school programs, a lot of our athletes, a lot of stories that are related to Grand Rapids Public Schools are located in that book. And the donation has come in a size that it will allow us to outfit all of our high school media centers and our middle schools and our K-8 media centers to have this special text there. We're going to also look at supplementing to make sure that even our elementary schools have a copy of it as well. And each one of you, if you're interested in having that as well. But with no further ado, I want to introduce to you our partner and friend from Aquinas College, Dave Wood, and let him share with you a little bit about the book, why he chose Grand Rapids Public Schools to donate it, and the purpose that he wants it to serve. Dave Wood.
Thank you. I'm a proud graduate of Union High School, and the impact that being a student and an athlete at Union had on my life was significant and actually life-changing. I can still remember going into the library, and there were libraries then, going into the library in 10th grade and reading a couple books that really inspired me to want to be a good runner. And when I heard that the Grand Rapids City League was dissolving, one of the things I wanted to do was to make sure that the history of that didn't dissolve as well. So I started with track, and it took me 3 years to write this.